What are some things you can do to communicate priorities? Here's one. Learn to say yes to things that are important to your spouse to show that he or she is a priority. So instead of always saying no to the things your spouse wants to do and trying to convince your spouse to do the things you want to do, how about making what your spouse wants to do the priority, the thing that you do? It's a great way to communicate that. Another thing is to plan to spend time connecting on a daily basis. Notice I said daily. Please circle that. Because for some of us, it's a monthly date. You know, hey, can you just save it all for the 2 hours we're going to spend over dinner on the 30th? Because I got a lot of other stuff going on here. And it would really help me if you just save that, you know? No, write it down. Put it on the list. Right? So what we do is we give each other time in the gaps. Right? So our check-ins when we get home are literally, 5 minutes in between doing all the other things that we've got to do at home before we go to bed, and then we collapse. How do you build a relationship doing that? In Orange County here, a lot of us work way too much, way too many hours, and we're gone way too much from one another. We've got to figure out ways to connect with one another on a daily basis. It could be as simple as a phone call that just says, hey, how you doing? Just checking in. Wanted you to know I was thinking about you. That shows that you're a priority, that your spouse is a priority to you. It can be as simple as that, as simple as notes, whatever it is that you can do to show your spouse that you're a priority on a daily basis. And then finally, remove distractions that keep you from making your spouse the most important person in your life. Whatever those things are that get in the way, get rid of them. I mean, if you've got a hobby that consumes all your time, you might want to either cut back on the hobby or get rid of it so that you have time for your spouse. There should be nothing that gets in the way of having some time together. Now,